How you doing, guys?
Good. How you doing?
We're great. We're great. We're back. We're back.
How close would you say you are to being 100%? I'm sure you got to do some ramping up.
Yeah.
Where would you say you are?
Well, I would like to say I'm 100, but I feel like we have a good training staff. They do get a bad rep for, all the stuff that's happened in the past, but they've been really good with me. They've been really patient. I've been pushing the envelope a little too much to be fair. Run around a little bit too much, but we've been really good. It's been good to finally get back. I don't think I was meant to, practice in California, so I think it was just meant for me to come here, show the fans a little something. It's good to be back, run around, catch the ball. It's truly been a lot, but we're here now.
How close is this to what your original target date was?
Ahead of schedule. Yeah. I mean, I already knew that once I got the surgery, I was going to be back faster than anticipated. If you give me 13 weeks, I'm going to be back in 8. If you gave me 8 weeks, I was going to be back in 4. And I think that's more so of a mindset thing. I think some people take the date as in, this is when I'm going to be back, but I always push the envelope. I think it's more of a mental thing than anything physical. When you believe you can do something, you're going to be able to do it.
The injury or the need for surgery came as a surprise? Is that
no.
You didn't, okay.
No. Obviously, it was a surprise that I even had a fracture. I think it was more surprising that it happened. I had no idea that it happened. I was practicing pretty much all of OTA with it. And then, one day I was just kind of sore and wanted to check it out, thought it was sprained, but it actually ended up being fractured. So it was a need for a surgery. It was the fastest way possible, the safest way possible. And I'm back out here, not missing any time from the season, so I'm really happy about it.
Are you good with the playbook at this point? Do you feel good about your role? How much catching up do you have to do just mentally?
Yeah, well, the good thing about injury is that you have time to really sit back and look at, the playbook. And so, when everything is a lot of physical for these guys, it was mentally tasking for me. You got the offensive coordinator, Clint. He's been a good job on quizzing me on whatever I need to be quizzed on. My tight ends coach has been pretty good with me and quizzing me on what I need to work on. And so everything's been good. Knowing the receiver role, tight end role, learning like the fullback role, just knowing the whole concept of the offense. It really was good for me to sit back and that injury necessarily helped me instead of hurt me.
How tough was it mentally though, just not being out there with your guys?
It was tough. When you're out there in California in a different spot, in a different area, not there with your family, when you're out there, you're not practicing, you kind of find yourself in honestly a dark place, man. And obviously, I think when you have some poor guys like Derek, I think Derek helped me out quite a bit, just spiritually through all of it, man. Because it's not easy, knowing that you feel like you're behind, but you also want to know that you're still that guy as well. And I know I'm that guy. So a lot of times you sitting back, you have those questions of, oh, can I still do this and can I do that? But I have a rap sheet, like I have a whole cut up on my camera roll of just like stuff that I look at, all the good stuff I did, and it's called I'm him. Because I know that's what I am. And so I have a whole stuff of all the stuff I'm doing good on film, one-on-ones, team reps, games, all the stuff that I know who I am. I just got to keep reminding myself of an affirmation of like, this is what I can do, so don't question yourself.
But, that's kind of what Mickey was saying. He was asked, like, how do you feel the tight end depth is? He's like, I feel a lot better once Juwan's back. You feel like your team's kind of really counting on you to deliver?
Well, the thing is like, you never really feel pressure when you put more pressure on yourself than anybody else. I mean, Mickey has his things that he wants out of me. DA has his stuff he wants to get out of me, but I have more pressure on myself than they ever do. So the thing is, like, it was never pressure from them to be like, I need to be doing better, because I know the pressure and the affirmation and the accomplishments that I have for myself. So it was never really about them. It was about what I can do.
And, what was Derek's message to you?
Well, he always wanted to know if I was good, but he knows that you're gonna be good spiritually. But when you're good spiritually, like a lot of this stuff it's better. It doesn't make it any easier, but it's definitely better. And so him helping me through it, like, how do you feel? Like, he's always asking me how I feel. I said I'm good, but he's like, no, like, how you feel? And so let somebody check on you, I think that's the biggest thing, because during these times, a lot of people don't check on you. And that's no credit. I mean, that's not a credit to say that I need somebody to be checking up on me all the time. But it also talks about the friendship that we have. That he's there for me even when a lot of people aren't.
You itching
on your I'm Him compilation. How much of that do you feel like is emphasized in this new system? You
Yeah.
can't be specific, but
Yeah. Honestly, it's not really about the system. It's really mental. I think too many people put too much pressure on the football aspect and it being physical, and it's not. Everything about it is physical. Like, I'm in NFL, like I can catch the ball, I can block, I can do all these certain things, and so once you put any doubt in your mind, you're already behind the 8 ball. And a lot of people in the NFL, they don't have it up here mentally. And when you have it there mentally, you can do. I know it sounds like cheesy, but you can do anything. Like, we're here for a reason. All these guys are here for a reason. And the only thing that separates guys from being good and great is mentally.
What's something in that mentality that stands out to you as something that you own and that you do well?
Yeah. I just try not to care what people say. And that's also like the limitation that people have or people put on me. Like, people say, oh, your ceiling's so high, but you know, when you don't feel like there is a ceiling or you feel like there's any limitations on you, you can do more than you think you can do. And honestly, a lot of people are going to say a lot of things, but you know, I just can't have a limitation on myself. I don't set a lot of goals because I feel like I don't want to stop or slow down. I just want to keep going.
Do you think you'll play Sunday, or do you think you need to play Sunday, or you not there yet?
Yeah. It's all up to them. Like I said, I feel like I'm 100, but at the end of the day, it's all up to the training staff. I have to be obedient to that. Like, I can't refute that. I can't, fight and claw when it is just a preseason game. I know preseason games mean a lot, but at the end of the day, we still have 17 games we want to get to, and hopefully more.
You seemed itching to get out there though with Jonathan.
Always. But the thing is like, I don't like people to forget, that I'm still that guy. And so, I mean, I love my teammates and I love competing with them. I love messing with them. Like, that's just something that I love to do, And so when I go out there, even when I put the cleats on, it's just a different mentality. Like the nice guy, Juwan fans saying, Juwan. Like that, Juwan is just like gone. Like, and my wife says the same thing. Like, you are just a different person when you on the field. Like, it's gone. Like, I can't be in that Juwan nice guy mentality. When I'm out here, it's just a different person. And they don't take it personal either. Like, when we on the field, it's nothing personal. It's just a game.
How many clips do you have as part of your I'm Him?
I have about 200 right now. So that's just from the 5 years that I've been here, just reminding myself of who I am.
They all practice? Are they all game stuff, or is it practice?
They're games, there's practices, there's a combination of both. Yeah.
You mentioned not wanting to make goals or ceilings or anything like that, but just a second year with Derek Carr. Like, how important is that to have that connection?
Well, the biggest thing in those, those expectations, I always wanted to do better than my last year. And last year didn't go as expected. The last 4 games, I guess, did. But at the end of the day, there was always still meat left on the bone out of those 4 games. Everybody's just like, the 4 games are great, but I said there was still so much I could have been doing, so I'm just really excited about it. See that guy right there?
Yeah.
I can't let that stuff bother me.
I think you meant it in a good way, though.
Yeah. The hair. I think I was just bored, honestly. And, my daughter had her birthday party, so I wanted a new look for her and something that she could remember other than, Daddy just throwing us a big birthday party. So something good that she can remember from, Daddy had some orange hair on my first birthday. But yeah.
She liked it.
She had a great birthday party. More than I ever had for any of my birthday parties. I don't know. I don't go too far out. I don't do white or, blonde or blue, nothing like that. But I think this is one of the more, subtle colors that I could have think on.
How are you feeling about expecting another baby in fall?
Another baby in fall. A lot of people ask me that. I don't have a good answer because it always comes differently, but I am really excited. Being a dad is probably one of the best gifts that I could have ever had. A gift that God has always given a lot of us, not many, but a lot of us. And I'm grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it because I know how much I love my daughter Jador. And as she smiles, I know when I get back home she's going to be asleep. But it's just me waking up and me seeing her and seeing her smile. And just to know that's going to be 2 little girls is going to be even more exciting, especially seeing them on game day on the sideline.
You slept at home last night for the first time in a long time?
Slept at home. Yeah, you could say that. I feel like the other day we got home at 4, so it wasn't a lot of sleep. But last night was great sleep. It was much needed. I got to see my wife I seen her in California, but at home is a little bit different. So seeing her and seeing my daughter wake up and yell at 6 o'clock in the morning was great. Because I miss her. I miss waking up, hearing her voice. So it felt good.
Welcome back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good stuff.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Juwan.
Absolutely.